You know what's crazy? I'm 33 and I just realized a valuable lesson. And maybe I knew this, but I couldn't, you know, what they say sometimes is to understand something, you have to be able to explain it to a 5-year-old. And I couldn't do that with this. I don't think I had a grasp or full understanding um of this, but you could be you could be right in front of the wrong people, but if that's the case, it's really you're wrong in that case. And what I mean by that is let's say you're around 3 people, 4 people, and you feel a certain way about something or you have a certain perspective. It may even be a fact. But in this case, you really just kind of, it's a perspective on how you feel about something, right? If you're around 3 people and they all feel the same way, like put it like this. Let me simplify this. This should sound crazy, but let's say you go into work. It's 20 people there. And you look up and the sky is blue. But if you go in there saying, "Man, it's such a beautiful day. Man, the sky is so blue." And then you get one person, they was like, "Nah, the sky was orange." And you know it was blue. You seen it yourself. I ain't never heard of I mean, there's orange skies and there's orange lightning, heat lightning and shit like that. But come on, man, like nice, beautiful blue day sky, whatever the fuck, right? That's normal. Ain't nobody coming in talking about, oh, the sky was orange from I'm not talking about that. Let me give you a better fucking example. I'm just talking right now. Excuse me. The sky was black. How about that? Okay. No, that's not even fucking good neither. It could be nighttime. How about this? The sky was green. Yeah, pardon me, y'all. The sky was green, right? And they telling you like, yo, one person like, yo, the sky was green. I didn't see blue. And you like, yo, I know the fucking sky was blue. I mean, I could show you. But then they go to another person and they like, yeah, no, the sky was green. And then all 19 of them other people be like, the sky was green. Do that make you right or do that make you wrong? And that's where my valuable lesson came in at. I'm sitting there talking today at work. It was about politics, right? You should never talk about politics, but I didn't really deep dive into whatever it was that I was talking about. It was really just some shit that I read. Knowledge is good, but it's better when you share it, right? But if someone has a different perspective on it, they don't care whatever it is, how and I'm pulling up like I'm like, look, it say right here. Like, why you mad at me? And all 3 of them, they like, nah. So I'm like, damn, like, and then they pulled a fourth another person, and then they agree with them. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I know I'm right, but I'm wrong though. And what it was that these people wasn't all that knowledgeable. I read, I'm up to date with shit. So and then again, I'm on my phone a lot. A lot of information is just right there. Get notifications and shit. And then you could check it and see if it's reliable source, and then even if it's real, because not all information that you get is actual reliable. Some shit is just fake news. So I check all my sources, right? But if somebody feel a certain way about whatever it is you're talking about and they don't like it, they not gonna agree with you. Okay. If the recent election, if you have a Trump supporter talking about why they think he should be the president, and then a Camilla, they talking about, well, even if you bring up all the good stuff that Trump do, the Camilla Harris fans, they not gonna see it that way. They don't care. They have their mind made up. And so in a way, I found myself like, and not only that, they wasn't the people who Camilla fans, they only read their bias, right? They read and get all their information off the commercials, and they don't really read into all the shit that really be going on. So they're very limited with their information. Whereas the Trump guy, he see both sides, and he can explain why he voted for Biden. And they like, no, you racist, you this, you that, right? But at the end of the day, it's like you could be right, but also be wrong if you around the wrong people. And that's my main message here. You know, um, people who disagree could be in the same room together, but if they take the time to actually, see each other point of view and then disagree and be like, okay, I see what you talk, blah blah blah, shit'd just be so much easier. But I know we can't do that. I get it, but it's just crazy how it's a closed-minded person, right? An open-minded person versus a closed-minded person. And if you have an open-minded person who's willing to see shit from a different perspective outside of theirs versus people who only see shit from one perspective, well, that person who is open-minded, he's going to be looked at like the cornball, like the person who don't know what the fuck they talking about. But really, he know exactly what he's talking about. He's just trying to explain it to people who haven't opened their mind to to learning or expanding their knowledge. And so it's just one of them things. Like I can't I can't be a calculus teacher and then go around, you know, kids who's in third grade history thinking that they gonna fucking understand what I'm talking about. They not. Their mind is not open. They haven't even learned the first, so be around the right people. Um, I think things go so much easier when you are around the right people. Um, and again, like I said, if both people can, have different point of views and yet disagree without it being some type of argument, or that's the room you want to be in. But it's too many people you know who will not ever open their mind. They will only see things from that one perspective. And if you go around trying to convince them, or even if you introduce new things to them, you gonna be looked at like the goofball, like man, like damn, am I wrong? That's how I felt today. So that was my lesson. I don't know how many of y'all feel that way, but just keep that in mind. Because otherwise, otherwise, you know, you could fucking know everything. But if you, like I said, if you around the wrong people, what good is it? It don't make any sense. You sitting there trying to tell people shit that they have no idea about. They're not even willing to learn about. You can't even sit there and like, nah. You a smart, you a genius, a savant around you know a a slow person, you know. So, um, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I love y'all.